What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video. I have just gotten back from my mini holiday for my birthday up to Australia's Gold Coast, which was absolutely fantastic. But what better way for me to get over the post-holiday blues, that kind of slump after you get back from a holiday? What better way to knock that away and shake off the cobwebs than by checking out Voiceplay's latest release. It came out about 5 days ago. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, and I've been dying to. Not just because it features Omar Cordona, who is incredible, not just because it's a Voiceplay song, but because it is a song from Warframe, which is actually a game that I have kind of played. I've checked it out. I've played a little bit of it, and it was one of those games that I'd been suggested by friends to get into. I tried it a little bit, and I just never kept going with it. One thing or another happened in my life, and I never kept going. But I know that it's continuously being updated, continuously being changed, and that it's probably a completely different game by now compared to what I originally played. So I can't wait to check out the song, and maybe it will ignite something in me and make me want to go back and keep playing this, because if I remember correctly, this game is like Samurai in Space, which is bonkers. It's just such a cool idea. But yes, I can't wait to check this out. This is Sleeping in the Cold Below, an acapella cover by Voiceplay featuring Omar Cordona. Let's go.
So it's into the void now, me girls and me boys, from mother's hands we go. We'll be sailing to the sun till the voyage is done, then we'll be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Our sailing.
Okay. First of all, was not expecting such a kind of I don't know, the kind of tribal drum beat that's going on. It's awesome. Second of all, the contact lenses, I'd already gotten a peek of the contact lenses just from the teasers that they released on their Patreon, because I'm on one of their Patreons. So I've seen the teaser images. So I knew they were contact lenses, but they look fantastic. The helmets they all start off in look awesome. And Jeff's voice on that below note that he's just still, even as I paused it, the man is still holding that note. There's something to be said about Jeff anytime he sings the word deep or below or low or any. He loves doing a bass note on those kind of words, and I love it every time because it just works. And when there's a moment like this where he can just sing a word like below and just hold it, it's just, oh, let's go. Okay, I'm going back a bit so I can hear that full note again. But Caesar with blue contact lenses should be illegal. That is just, like, I know he's got the white in one eye and the blue in the other eye, and I am reasonably sure he's wearing the exact same contact lenses as I wore during some of my Halloween reactions. In fact, I think I had a blue and a white. I'm not sure if I wore them together at the same time. Either way, I didn't look that damn good in them. But yeah, let's hear that note from Jeff again.
We'll be sailing to the sun till the voyage is done, then we'll be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Our sailing ship is for the hard and the quick. We roll our load and go. There's a living to be made or there's hell to pay when you're sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. There's a man on high with a...
I gotta put it out there. I had to pause then because I tried to put, I don't know the song, so I'm trying to pause at the end of the choruses and I'm just missing them completely. First of all, outfits are on point. They all look freaking dangerous. Whatever Lane is wearing, like whatever, I know he's got like a combat type thing over it, like with all the pockets and everything. I don't know if that's part of the outfit or if that's something he's wearing over it. But the way that the jacket comes down at two different lengths, love that. Jeff legitimately looks like he is about, like, He looks like he's straight out of an action movie. The gauntlet thing he's got on is everything. Ellie, this whatever this is that looks like it could have a hooded cloak on it, incredible. The outfits are incredible in this one, and for a song I don't know, this song sounds so versatile. Like, it sounds like I don't know if this is just because I recently released a reaction to the film clip for the Skull and Bones by Home Free that they did. I finally reacted to the actual film clip, not just the song. But this here, Sleeping in the Cold Below, it sounds like it could be a pirate song. As much as it's like Space Samurai from Warframe, this could just as easily, you could just as easily take this and make it like a piratey type song. And it gives me the weirdest vibes. But they're destroying it, and the vocals are just incredible.
Sleeping in the cold below. There's a man on high with the devil in his eye and a golden hand, I'm told. It can hurt you, it can hold you, he can kick you or console you when you're sleeping in the cold below. Oh, sisters, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, sleeping in the cold below. Sister.
Okay. I did not oh my gosh. Okay. My reactions lately have it's like they've gotten together and decided to just try and mess me up, okay? Because I come into these things thinking I know what is going to mess me up, and then something will happen like that. Something will happen like that where it comes out of left field, and I did not expect for Ellie to be the one making me reach for a fan in this song. In the same way that in Jeff's last song, I didn't expect it to be a high note that got me reaching for the fan. It's like it's just like they're trying to prove. I don't have the words. It's like they're trying to prove to me that I can never assume what they're going to do, because they are always going to come at me straight out of left field. That entire note I need to hear again. He brought the rock there.
Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, sleeping in the cold below.
Come on.
Sisters, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, sleeping in the cold below.
Sisters, you so wise and true, and it's my time to go. Won't you lay?
I know that Jeff's going to build here, so I'm going to pause here because I know that something's coming. But I'm so curious how they're going to end this one, because I will say this, like the notes that they are doing, everything is being sung gorgeously. Lane is bringing the fire with the beatboxing. That rock note from Ellie was everything. But when you take this so far and compare it to like Valhalla Calling, for example, that's the one that jumps into my brain. That has this kind of epic feel the whole way through it. It feels so large and so huge the whole time. This one feels like a proper song, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't feel like some battle cry or like some over, like it doesn't feel like it's pushing as much as that one. So I'm wondering, it's still got like a minute left. I'm wondering what crescendo they're building to here. I'm wondering if they're going to make me eat these words, and I could see them doing it, because we're only halfway through the song and Ellie is dropping rock notes like that. So I can't even begin to think of where this is going to go. But yeah, I don't know. I can't put my finger on what it is so far, but something about, like I said, Valhalla Calling is the example that's springing into my mind. That felt so kind of epic. It's like there was so much layered there. And the, like, as well as the beatboxing, there were all the big noises in the background and things like that. Whereas this one feels like it's got the beatboxing and it's got the gorgeous singing. And neither one, I'm gonna put it out there right now, neither one is better nor worse. Either way, Voiceplay kill it every single time. And for some people, this is going to be more their taste. For other people, they're going to like the bigger production ones. Me, I like both. But I'm so curious whether they keep it steady like they have so far, or if they're going to shoot for the stars at the end. And I get the feeling they're going to build to a crescendo, but that's just me. We'll see how they go. Let's see.
So wise and true, and it's my time to go. Won't you lay me down under granum crowns, and I'll be sleeping in the cold below, sleeping in the cold below.
Okay. All right, cool. Second fan of the video, because Jeff decided to do a bass note like that. But at the same time, I could barely even hear the bass note, because what was Lane doing? What was that?
Granum crowns, and I'll be sleeping in the cold below, sleeping in the cold.
The little what is that, sir? What did I'm picturing like a small cartoon squirrel in my head for some reason, just walking along. How do they get these ideas in their head? If you know what we need at this section here, while you're doing the bass note, we should have that in there. Like, who is inventive enough to come up with that? Because it's bonkers.
To the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold bay. Sisters below, below, going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold, sleeping in the cold
below. Okay, production. Having them have the helmets on as that ends. Come on. But taking that aside, it was exactly what I thought it would do, and I'm so happy it was. That built to absolute fire. That ending was everything. The big notes, the beatboxing felt like it was double what it was before that. Ellie and Omar just seemed like they were almost having a big note battle at the end there. And to have it be all the high notes while Jeff is singing a different part in the bass, goosebumps everywhere. But that ending of the boom where they all had the masks on, that was sick. That was incredible. That's awesome. Also, how cool is Lane's mask? Like, come on. So, for those who don't know, a good reason to join Voiceplay's Patreon is that they actually run charity auctions over there where you can buy certain props or costume parts from their videos. And man, if they sell these masks, if they put any of these masks up there for their next charity auction, they will sell. Like, they will make bank for charity off of those masks, because Lane's one already, I will cut off my left arm for that. That is awesome. Come on, that's sick. Also, I'm gonna go back. Well, we have actually got some kind of outro video here. Gonna have to check that out in a second. But I'm gonna come back here because, like, I want to get a clear look at it. Jeff just looks absolutely dangerous. Like, they all do. And I love the fact that they all look like video game characters in their own way. Like, you know, when you choose a video game character and they all have their own kind of pause, in fighting games specifically, they'll have their own kind of pause motion as the other person's choosing their fighter. That's what they look like. The way that Caesar, God, why is my brain no worky? That's how much they've fried me. The way that Caesar has his like hands back like this, and then Omar's got like hanging at the side there. Ellie's got this kind of grabbing onto the bottom of his shirt look, and just standing there so menacingly. And yeah, Lane's off to the side, just with full robot mode with the helmet. They just all look like, this looks like a fighting game of choose your fighter. And I love it. The fact they've managed to give it like video game vibes to how it ends is just awesome. But wow, that ending, that end half, that last minute fried my brain completely. Before that, I was like, man, this is a sick song. This would just be great to have in a play, and then the end destroyed me. But let's check out this outro because there actually seems to be cute little behind the scenes videos, which I can't wait to see. Have you ever seen hair move like that? Like, sir. I love how Ellie looked legitimately confused by his helmet. Like he was holding it like, what, how do I even put this on? What is this? Damn, they killed that one, man. They absolutely destroyed that one. Voiceplay just come at me with songs, and it's always the ones I'm never expecting big things off. Like they'll put out a song and I'll be like, oh, I know this song, I can't wait for it. And it'll be fire. It'll be great. But I think because I go into it expecting it to be great, I'm like, cool, that was awesome, you know? Whereas ones like this where I'm like, I don't really know the song, but we'll check it out because I know Voiceplay are going to do something cool with it. And then I come out of it going, this is the greatest song ever. But yeah, like Voiceplay can always do no wrong, but stuff like this just is fire. I love that so much. Guys, as always, please check out the original video linked in the description below. Give it a like, give it a comment, and subscribe to Voiceplay if you haven't already, because how could you not? They deserve it. Also, like I said before, check out their Patreon. They do awesome stuff over there, so check that out. Also, leave me a like and a comment and subscribe if you haven't, because I want to build this channel as big as possible. So if you've watched more than a couple of my Voiceplay reactions or any of my reactions, chuck me a subscribe. It helps out so much. Also, check me out over on Patreon, where you get access to my Discord, which has some of the most incredible people in the world. I run weekly polls for the reactions I do. I do 2 weekly TV show reactions, a monthly movie reaction, a monthly live stream, which is coming up in, oh gosh, let's say later tonight, basically. So I would say this comes out at 14, 15 hours from now. 14 to 15 hours from now, I think it is roughly. Is the live stream. So yeah, if you can manage to make it to that, check me out over on Patreon. Even if you can't, you can watch it back later. If you sign up now, you can always watch it back tomorrow or the next day, and you get 6 reactions to view from that. And at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. So check out all of those features over on Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.